Tell me a little bit about yourself and what brought you to Creative Living Centre.
Okay, I'm 57 and I've had a very sort of checkered career. I've done lots of different things, but sadly, I wasn't able to go through with some of my dreams because of anxiety. So I've lived all my life with an anxiety condition, and therefore I've had to find ways of keeping myself stable. So one of the things I found was your centre. Oh. And some of the courses there seemed appropriate and relevant to me.
What's helped you since becoming at Creative Living Centre? So I know you've mentioned like you've come to a lot of the courses, the Holding Space, the Worry Tree, the Stop Bully, but like how does Creative Living Centre help you? How does it support you?
Well, I think I will home in on one of the on something very specific, and that is the Holding Space. I really feel that because the group is limited to a small number of people, and you are there for 4 weeks, so you've got the continuity of care, support, and you've just got continuity. That is something that I found really helpful. I really felt heard, listened to, that's the same word, I suppose, supported. I felt it was really, really something that I think needs to be a regular thing at the centre. I keep recommending it to different people because it stood out as something extremely useful. Well, loving, caring.
When you say the words being heard and being supported and being listened to, they're really powerful, like words as human beings. Support us if we have that within our life, aren't they? If you had bumped into somebody in the street and they were needing support, what would you say to them about Creative Living Centre?
Well, I'd say that I think it's a fantastic sort of halfway house. It's a bridging place between bringing between your illness and the world of normality and the world of functioning and the world of just being alive in the world. And I think it gives you that, it helps you bridge the gap between an isolation and not rejection, but sort of marginalization. You've got your problems and you've got your mental health issues, but it really does help link the two back into something achievable. We can achieve something there. We can just be ourselves there.
What would you say you've achieved since coming to Creative Living Centre?
I think a sense of connection, definitely. I feel I've been heard and understood. I know I can go back into that centre and bring it back to the centre and be accepted. I would feel included and I would not feel judged, and I could kind of it's like a petrol station. You can just go and refill a bit and just kind of recharge. I don't think anyone really ever has to be ill again as such. I think because creative living you don't have to go deeply into your illness. It can be caught before a big backslide. I think it's a very good buffer.
Yeah, so it can be like preventative as well.
Yes.
Yes. Last question for me is, has coming to the centre helped you need other services like your doctor's GP, psychiatrist? Would you think it's helped you need them as much as before joining Creative Living Centre?
I haven't felt the need to sort of go back to my doctors and think about putting myself through a system at all. Not at all. And I know I could ring up the centre. I could get myself back on a course. I could do positivity. There are other things going on that I know would be helpful. I just need to pick up the phone. If I feel down, I've realised what I do is I automatically go to my Gmail and look to see if you've advertised another course. Right. And that's how I knew about the assertiveness training. So it is. So it's like I'm programmed now to just. I don't panic. I just go to see if anything's coming up and sign up for it.
Oh well.
And it seems to match the situation. It's very good.
Like from me, knowing you as I've known you for a long time, and having done support with you as well and courses with you, you have come a long way. And I'm, as a member of staff, it's so nice for me to actually see that growth as well. And when members turn around and they say, I know it's there if I need it, that's why we do what we do. So I really appreciate you saying that as well. Yeah. That's it. That's the questions. That's the quick quiz fire round. You passed. Well done.
Thanks, Debbie.